can't multitask apparently.
There we go.
Wait,
I just don't know why dual streaming is so, like, multi-streaming is so hard. Like, why do I have to buy a whole new bit of kit
yeah,
in order to do it? Like, I've bought this thing. Like, don't make me buy more things.
yeah. No,
Buy
I
hardware, like, what the fuck is
agree.
this?
I also just don't get why. Stop taking me to Squarespace. I don't get why they make you do a vertical screen stream on your phone.
Yeah, why don't you just take the stream that I'm doing and make it vertical? Like, learn how to use whatever you're doing.
No, but I mean, like, I don't get why they make you have to do a vertical stream on your phone. I want to do a horizontal stream.
Get them to turn their camera up.
But it doesn't let you, does it? Like, everyone watching at home is 10. Okay,
You
let's
turn your camera up.
for me.
Yeah,
And like,
perfect.
but the thing is, I feel like if I had to turn my camera, I wouldn't, like, I would just scroll to the next one. I'm
Fair. No, that's fair.
how far have you got for which
I
one
know
were
what
you
you're gonna
watching?
ask.
Have an official. Did you watch the new Link Click as well?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you think?
My heart is gonna be ripped out of my soul, and I don't want it. I don't want to have it.
I couldn't remember what happened in the previous
Me neither,
season.
so I had to go, I think, the last 2 episodes again in
Yeah.
order to understand what happened.
What happened? Can you tell me?
Okay, did you watch the last episode, like the special?
The special? There's a special?
Like there's the 1 hour one?
Oh, yeah, I've watched that one.
Yeah.
But I didn't get
So,
it really.
what didn't you get? And I'll
Is
explain it.
is it a prequel? Like,
Kind of.
is it because time's like messed up? Like,
So he's gone back in time because, what's his face? Chang he got popped, didn't he?
yeah,
And so what he's saying is that the girl with the pink hair passed on the power.
yeah,
She saw him get shot.
yeah.
She was like, oh, that's weird, because how did we see that? And so now it's like that back.
I feel like I have to rewatch
Like,
this.
oh, he was like, yeah. So he was like, oh, you remember I don't change the rule.
Yeah.
Like going back in time, stopping things from happening. Well, I messed up my own rule.
Yeah, I know that part, but then so this part.
Now why he turned up there? That's what he said. He, like, when he opens his picture.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I don't really know why I'm here, why I've gone back this far.
Yeah. I'm so like I feel like I won't understand it till they tell me to understand it.
Yeah, so it's quite interesting because, like, when you see him pick up the picture,
yeah,
he goes back. I don't know if he was meant for it to go back that far, or whether he kind of knows all roads lead to this point unless he goes really far back.
Yeah. So do I need to does it make sense to you, or are you kind of like as in, like, do I have to rewatch it because it's not making sense to me, or should it make sense? And which of the two is it?
No. So I watched the last 2 episodes twice.
Yeah.
To like understand what they were saying,
and
then I saw the redheaded guy and I was like, who the frick is this? I don't remember who he is.
Yeah.
He's from like season 1.
He's in season 1.
I feel like he is, or he might even be before the show starts.
Yeah, I think he might be a new character, but maybe he is in season 1.
I feel like I remembered that scene, but maybe I've just watched it so many times I'm like hallucinating. And then I watched the 1 hour special. I watched that. I paused that and stopped it like 4 or 5 times and just like processed what the fuck was going on. I had the 2 episodes on my phone, and then I was watching the special.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah.
So, and you're finding it confusing, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were going to be like, no, it all makes sense to me. I've just had to watch it 10 times. Okay, cool. Okay, maybe.
No, and I've read loads of posts about whether it's a prequel or a sequel.
What is it? No one knows?
Well, no one knows.
Is it that no one knows, or is it that, like, people know and...
I think people people in the manga know.
Oh, okay. Okay, okay.
So don't look too much into it.
Okay, okay. Did you look into it too much and now you know, but
No,
okay, okay,
no.
okay. Got it. Got it. Okay, that clears some stuff up to me that it doesn't need to be clear. Great.
Yeah, that's my assumption, is that it's not meant to be clear.
Okay. Ah, I'm so excited. I'm so glad as well because
So good, it's so beautiful.
yeah, and he was like my favorite character, and I was so sad that he wasn't really getting much to do in the show. Like, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Hands, like every time he grabbed his wrist,
Yeah.
being like the friend thing, I counted like 6 times them grabbing his wrist.
Oh.
So, and I was like,
Oh. So the first time I watched, I can't remember if I said this to you, but I was sure that they
it was
were.
a big deal, yeah.
Yeah, I thought they were meant to be a couple, and I spoke to my friend in China, and she was like, "No," and I was like, "What?" Like, I just remember
Talking
them
about
like
friendship.
the first episode where he goes back in
And they're
time.
like texting.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
bed. I'm like, and he looks so sad. I just assumed they were meant to be a couple.
No, they're just bros.
Just bros. Okay.
So anyway, yeah.
Um.
It's really good though.
Mhm.
Love it. I really love it.
I guess I had
The
to.
animation is just stunning.
Mhm. One sec. Let's put this in. Oh, you're gonna lose me. No, I agree. I think genuinely, I think every show they bring out should have that quality animation. I don't care if it costs them twice the amount and it takes them twice as long to bring the show out. That is what I want.
That much? I don't think it does.
I don't think it does that. I mean, maybe it does because you need to spend more time on. I don't know. I don't know, but I don't care
It was
if they can only bring out half the amount of
Okay.
things.
do it. Make it happen.
Where did we get to?
So, Volpe, come back.
We need you. We need a brain.
We've got one brain cell floating between us. So Volpe's watching it as well, and he's seeing the special supposed the whole time.
Ah, no. I'm so sorry.
Where are we? I feel like we're at dates.
I'm not logged in. You think we're at where?
Something with dates?
Days
After
of the month?
17, you think?
Have we done Arimas? There is?
Yeah.
Cool.
I think so.
I'll believe you. If we've done this is not gonna let me. I could have swapped the order around, so if you don't think we have, we can go back. I don't want to sign up.
We definitely. I don't know if we did the GAR particle, but I think we did.
Does this do anything? I don't even know what my sign up is. Ah.
Yes, I think so too. Okay. That's helpful.
Log me in, please, without having to type. Ah, leave me alone. Thanks. I will be back in 1 second. Okay. Thank you. Oops. Just plus watching it. Thank you. There we go.
You finished off before entering chapter 18. Okay.
Okay. Ah.
Alright.
This is why we need.
This is why we need Volpe.
This is why we need a brain cell.
This is why we need a brain cell.
No, don't call it a job. I can't pay. He's volunteering. They're volunteering. Let me see. Come on, website. Come on. Please start. Don't do this to me.
Sorry for me, because my brain's really not on, so.
Nor is my computer, apparently. So. Come on.
And I watched another episode of Modal Sushi.
Oh, what did you think?
I'm on episode 3 now.
Okay, what do you think of it?
It doesn't give me butterflies like
Yeah.
Heaven Official's Blood does.
To me, it's the animation. It feels very childish, almost.
Yeah, so it's very like if Nickelodeon did a BL.
Yeah, that.
Which is fine, but I just find Heaven Official's Blessing is just
Beautiful.
feels more adult.
Yeah. No, I agree. It's just
more like Disney to the BL. No, it's not Disney enough. But it is very like they're like laughing and giggling and like jumping around and stuff, where it doesn't have the like undertone of death that I like.
I do agree though. It's not very it's not it. It's not it.
I can see why people love it though, because if you watched it when you were younger and there was like a really deep sense of nostalgia, I can really see why it's probably some of people's favorite shows. Like when I watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, I love it, but like if I told someone as an adult to watch it now, it wouldn't hit the same.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I think to be fair though, with is it a kid show? Like when you said if you watch it when you're
It
younger.
does say parent advisory.
Okay, so it's like PG.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, I do. That makes so much more sense. I just didn't enjoy it that much. I want to enjoy it. I really want to love it, but I just didn't.
That's fine. You don't have to.
But I want to.
Putting a gun to your head. There's plenty more BLs in the sea, you know.
The thing is, to me, I'm like, I don't even particularly like that as a genre, but like the two that I like, the ones that I've watched from China, I'm just like, well, animated. Why is the story so good? Like
Link Click is like one of my favorite animes as well.
Exactly. I'm like, honestly, for me, like half of the joy of that is the animation as well, because like I just watch it and it makes me happy. I'm like, this is beautiful.
And the stories are like heart wrenching as well. Like the first season of Link Click, like I remember like sobbing in the bathtub when I was watching it, and I was like, what is happening? This is not what's meant to happen.
Or maybe it is.
Maybe it is.
They met in their room, like the meeting room, and they were like, "What do we want from this show? We want them sobbing in the bathtub."
We want a white girl to sob in the bath. That was good. And I like audibly would go, no.
Okay, please read. Assuming we haven't done these words.
Yeah, we've got yours.
Cool.
I can, but your screen is as blank as my brain.
What? Okay.
Yep.
I mean, that's nice because at least I didn't. Okay, that would make so much sense. I've been waiting on this page, like, hey, when are we gonna start?
Maybe I can't see
it. Okay. Kutia, apart from England, which is like tea. The old part is.
We call it like chai tea, which is like tea.
Tea. Would you like some tea? And the old part. The old part is an honorific, so technically that is the word for tea on its own. You can even see it there on its kanji on its own. I really like this kanji, one of my favorites, because it's a tea in a house. And you know, if you see this, that the place probably sells tea. But yeah.
Oh, tea.
Oh, tea.
Oh, tea. Restaurant.
Yes, restaurant.
Restaurant.
Cool. This one. Kudamono, yep. Fruits. This one.
Sakana.
Fish. This one.
Tonkatsu?
Yeah, it's like pork. It's just like a slab of breaded pork cutlet. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I'm not good. It's very much fast food. Would be how I describe it.
Like spam? Like bad spam?
You're not even. There's no point in me bringing this up. You're not going to be able to see it. I'll have to reshare a different screen.
Yeah, and I'm also not going to eat it because I'm a vegetarian. But
there you go. No, it's not. It's. I would say it's kind of like a a breaded chicken breast, but with pork. would be the best way to describe
That's
it.
disgusting.
It's not that bad.
Me too.
Like, oh yeah, I just wouldn't say I'm a big fan of it. It's like I said, it's fast food.
Okay.
This one?
Me too.
Yes, meat. This one?
Ramen.
Yay, ramen. It's not a man, it's
Ramen.
a men.
Both.
This one?
Cha. I have no idea.
Take a guess.
Kudo.
Chocoretto.
Chocolatto.
Cool. This one?
Me sama.
Yeah, so guest, polite. This one you won't need to know, it's just a particular phrase I put it in here for.
Onegai shimasu.
Onegaishimasu. Please. This one?
Please. Kudasai.
Please give me. Very important difference. If you're in a taxi, you can't say, please give me Tokyo Station. But you can
Please
say,
give me a
Tokyo
ride.
Station, please.
Ew.
This one?
Hitori.
Yep, one person. This one?
Futari.
2 people. Yes. And last one?
To.
Yeah, and. Okay, no, although the more common word we'll be learning for customer is okyaku-sama, I've included mei-sama as it's very common for cafes and restaurants to use it when asking how many people would be dining. Nan mei-sama desu ka is probably what you're going to be asked, so I put it in here. Because I'm kind. Reibun, example sentences, please read.
Ramen to tonkatsu o kudasai.
Yeah, so please give me
Or
ramen
British.
and tonkatsu.
Nan me sama desu ka?
Yeah, how many people? Really common in cafes and restaurants.
Kitas.
1 person.
Futari desu.
2 people.
San nin desu. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
San nin desu, yeah.
And then it just changes to yonin, gonin,
Yonin,
etc.
gonin. Chocolate to kutamono. What? No.
Yep.
Yeah. Kutamono. No. Hi.
Okay, チョコレートと果物は
Oh yeah, sorry, excuse me. I was like, where's my brain going? Wa ikura desu ka?
いくら
Ikura. Ocha o negai shimasu.
Yes. Tea, please.
Niku to sakana wa 5,000 yen desu.
Yeah, meat and fish is 5,000 yen.
Toire?
Yeah, toire.
Toire wa doko desu ka?
Yep, where is the toilet? Counting people. Nanin desu ka? Nanjin? Nanin? Nanhito? Nanin? Okay, please read.
Hitori. Futari. Sanin. Yonin. Gonin. Rokunin. Nananin.
Nanani. Cool, we just went up to 7 because, yeah. Okay, we have this lovely little graph. Isn't it cute? I just wanted to use the graph feature if I'm honest. So, we have
Domo.
domo, and this is its politeness level. So,
Domo arigatou gozaimasu. Yay!
Yeah, domo arigatou gozaimasu.
Pass.
Okay, how polite is each thank you? Time is up. Forever.
No polite.
Come on, load page. Ooh. Type the words in hiragana. Okay, I will make you do one.
Okay. Yon, no. Is it Yon? Is that the weird one? Yon, Yaku? No. Is that the weird one?
There's
Oh,
nothing
hang on.
weird about it.
Sambiaku. It's Sambiaku, isn't it?
Yes.
Yon Yaku. Yon Yaku?
Yep, I'm going to show you the number one more time.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yon Yaku Kyuju Hachi.
Okay.
Kyuju Hachi.
Hyaku, Kyuju, Hachi.
Is it
Whee!
Kyuju? Oh,
Yeah,
yay!
It's not moving on to the next one. Okay.
See, I have been learning, haven't I?
You have. I hope. Otherwise we've gone way too fast.
Even with my chest infection.
Aw. Maybe it's because of your chest infection.
Yeah. Slowing down.
Okay. And / with. Noun. To. Noun. So, to particle can be used to say and, nice and easy. It's used to list nouns and implies that all included items are mentioned. That is important because there's another one in the future which does not imply that all included items are mentioned. So, example sentence. Raven, please read.
Yeah, I don't know what the noto?
Yeah, noto.
Noto to and wa. Is it itchy? It's not itchy, is it? Or is it just sen? Sen. And then go yaku. Des. And yan des.
Yep. So,
Is that right?
ichisen go hyaku.
You say ichi-sen. You
Yeah.
don't say sen.
Ichisen. I actually want to triple check that I'm correct on that one because I know it is Ichisan, but like I always get this like strange feeling I'm wrong.
Yeah, it's like when you say the word school too many times, it doesn't sound right. You're like, is that right?
Yeah. To 1000. Because like I keep every single time I say it, I feel like it's wrong.
Then you should write down the right way, and then you'll know.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I'm just kind of maybe it's just sen. The funny thing is, yeah, it is just sen. I need to stop saying go. Like I also want to say isen for some reason, and I know that's wrong, but I just want to say it. It is just sen.
Fair.
It's just sen.
Sen.
Yeah. That's
Cranium
why
Carter. Why not stream on Twitch? You get more viewers because I'm lazy.
I've always thought that you should do Twitch.
Can't bother. Too lazy.
Anyway, it's Isen Man, so when we get to 10 million, that's when we get Isen in. I should know this. That is so embarrassing, but
no.
I don't know.
No, I don't want to know that. Thank you.
Okay, please read.
Kono enpetsu to
Enpitsu.
Is it enpetsu to?
Enpitsu to.
Enpitsu to. Anno? Oh, and that diary over there. Anno niki wa ikura desu ka?
Yeah. How much is this pencil and that diary over there?
That's it. It threw me with the this and that in one sentence.
Good.
That was like, where the fuck did that come from?
That is what I want. That's what I was trying to do. I actually can't remember if I was trying to do that or if it just threw.
Just imagine you like
Yeah, it's actually so that you don't think of yourself as like better than the teacher, because I make mistakes. I need to make sure you make mistakes too. I need to make sure you make more mistakes.
I make constant mistakes. I'm a constant mistake.
Constant. Okay, the to particle can only be used to list nouns. We will eventually get on to how to link to sentences and adjectives. It can also imply with. We'll go over this in a few lessons when we do verbs. Will we?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe, maybe not. Now you know. In English, we usually use a comma when listing items. 例えば, for example, how much is the book, pencil, and wallet? In 日本語, we don't use a comma. と. 例えば, I actually need to triple check that one as well. I'm pretty sure that is right, but someday I'll proofread this.
鉛筆と財布はいくらですか?
Yeah, so what does it mean?
Book, pencil, and shilling.
Yeah, but noun. Please read. Translate the first sentence.
Well, fuck me. That changed the tone, didn't it? Well, I know bag is kaban.
And this is tepukuro.
I don't know what gloves is.
Tepukuro.
Tepukuro. So do you want me to say what it would be in Japanese, or do you want me to answer it
in English? Yeah, no, in Japanese. Sorry, carry on.
So, tebukuro to kaban wa ikura desu ka?
You got it in the wrong. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. The way you said it was fine. In fact, I've done it in a different order. To be fair,
you did it in the wrong order, not me.
Shh. You should have known. No. Kaban. Yeah, it's like I said.
The other way around. But, you know.
But it's like I said. I need to add some things in here to make you feel like you're wrong, so that when I'm wrong, I don't know. Okay. Kaban to tebukuro wa ikura desu ka? How much is the bag and the gloves? Okay, please read.
Right.
It's got the reading about in pink.
Oh. I'm confused. Oh, so it's just toke. To.
Shinbun.
Shinbun. Oh, what's that? Hang on. I have no idea. Wow. Sen yen.
Yeah, senen. It's senen. It's a little clock. I actually think I've been wrong about that, and we can just call it a clock, to be honest. Clock in general. The ya particle. If you've self-studied, you know about the ya particle. If you haven't, you might still know, you might not. As there's not much use for it yet, we're not going to go over it in this lesson, but here's a brief breakdown, because people do know about it. It's used to list nouns, but it implies that there are other items not mentioned, similar to saying such as or so on in English. We can't use this right now because you can't order food and say, I would like items such as the ramen, please, to your waitress.
Maybe a ramen or two. I would like some carbs, please, friends.
I would like coffee, etc. You know.
Yeah, etc. The normal.
I went to a cafe today, and the guy was like, "Oh, what do you want?" I was like, "I don't know, flat white or something."
Yeah, flat white, and he's like, "Can you just fucking order?"
He was just like, or something. I was like, "Yeah, whatever you bring out." And he laughed, so it was fine.
To be fair, that's when somebody says to you, like, if a friend says to you, "Do you want a coffee?" You'll always go, "Yeah, I'll have whatever."
Yeah. Just some kind of like white coffee, whatever it ends up being.
Like, yeah, not a friend.
Okay, Kudama, please read.
Kudamono. Yeah. Music, yeah. Oh, is it
Cha? To be fair, I don't know why I put kolchada because we haven't done that word, I don't think, unless we have. And yeah, we done cha.
Cha. What does it say?
kaimashita.
Oh, kaimashita. Oh, I bought. Yeah, kaimash. Yeah.
Cool.
Kaimashita.
You shouldn't know how to say this sentence. I'm not saying like you
No.
shouldn't know how to say that. How do you? I just mean like if
Sorry,
you're like
I'll just
what?
take it back.
How dare you? Have you been studying with someone
You're
else?
cheating on me now.
We haven't done the verbs yet, so I don't expect you. This is what I meant. So I don't expect you to understand kaimashita unless you've studied before with someone else.
Don't worry.
Yet.
I learned sample.
Oh, cute. Why? Not from Jujutsu Kaisen.
No, to go walking.
Yeah, at the end of Jujutsu Kaisen, have you watched that?
Yeah.
So they have a little like I can't even remember what's at the end because I never watched it, but they have little shorts.
Oh, the little chibi ones.
Yeah, and it was called Juju. I think it was called Jujutsu Sample or Juju Sample. I could be making that up, and like it's
Maybe.
not. Let me check
Put
this.
it out into the universe.
Just making it up. Let me see. I'm sure this is a thing. Yeah, Juju Sample. It's called Juju Stroll.
Juju Stroll. Oh, it's like because it's like strolling, like walking without real purpose, right?
Yeah, yeah. So now you've learned it twice.
And that's me every time I walk. I don't just for a walk, mental health walk.
I can't do that. I have to go somewhere. It needs to be purpose. I can't be purposeless in this world.
Fair. I have too much purpose. Drop some off. That's why I like going for a nonsense walk.
Okay, onegaishimasu versus okudasai.
Oh, is that it?
Firstly, we have two options, onegaishimasu, and guess what the other one is?
Okudasai.
Yes. For example, mizu o kudasai, please give me water, or mizu onegaishimasu, water please. Translate. Please.
Oh, sorry, let me just log on a second. Ocha onegaishimasu.
Yep.
Koki o kudasai.
Mm-hmm.
Chocolate o onegaishimasu.
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 Good. Exactly as you said. The o particle, when we use kudasai, we use it with the o particle. This particle will be explained when we study verbs, not now. For now, what you need to know is that it's always pronounced like o, not wo. Always pronounced o.
Great.
Other items, okudasai and onegaishimasu are not limited to ordering food. You can use them to ask for other things such as enpitsu okudasai. Please give me a pencil. Please read.
Get my old lady eyes out.
I can zoom in 1 sec.
Ramen to mizu onegaishimasu.
Ramen and water, please.
Or ramen to mizu o kudasai.
Yeah, please give me ramen and water. Same idea, different font.
Quite literally.
Okay, so it's noun plus okudasai. Please give me noun plus onegaishimasu, please. Okay, Nihon no restaurant. When you enter, you with irashaimase, welcome to the store. You'll definitely get this if you go near any stores in Japan. You go within a vicinity of the door, someone will be shouting irashaimase at you. It's like the first word you'll pick up. Don't repeat it back to them. It's like responding you too when the waiter tells you to enjoy your meal. Just nod or say hello.
How do you say I'm home? Is it tadmai? Am I?
Wait, what?
How do you say I'm home? How do you say I'm home in Japanese?
Oh my gosh.
Like
it's not that.
It's not. It's
Tadaima.
Tadaima, yeah. Tadaima. Just walk in and go, Tadaima!
Tadaima.
And they're like, what's this girl on about? Tadaima!
I would pay you to do that.
I'll do
Please
Oh,
do.
no shame.
Today.
We are like confused.
In a Uniqlo or something.
Yeah, perfect. They'll love it there.
Oh no, that's really funny. You will likely also be asked, "Name sama desu ka?" This is asking how many people will be dining. Reply using the counter for how many people there are. For example, "4nin desu," 4 people.
Your name is me and my 3 other
Mimo.
personalities.
Name-sama uses keigo, which is polite speech. Usually we avoid this as a beginner and just learn standard phrases. However, as restaurants address customers politely, you'll hear this a lot. This is why it's not "nannin desu ka?" Like how many people.
Fair.
Da-da-da, da-da-da. Okay, new word list or yeah, let's go over the word list for this at least. At least. I'm trying to remember whether the class for this one is ready or not. I'm kind of glad that we're getting towards where like I'm not getting lazy, but where I'm up to, because it means that I have to finish it quicker.
You have to catch up.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Okay.
I'm there with like the fork behind you, like do it.
Yes. Please read.
Menu.
Yeah, nice and easy. Misk.
Ja.
Yeah, ja. Well, if that's the case.
Dozo.
Yeah, dozo is like go ahead, please.
And domo. Domo arigato.
Yeah, domo. Domo is like thank you. Like again, it's like
Yeah,
I always think of it as like you've received something, thank you. Whether it should actually be thought of like that, who knows? But that's how I see it.
Yeah, fair. That's a good way.
You're like, yeah, that's a good way, even though I've just said it might not even be right. Yeah.
You can.
Love it.
Misinformation.
Okay, counters. Everyone's favorite thing. Not actually
No,
trying to
absolutely.
plug myself, but I will say I just uploaded a video like 2 days ago or yesterday or something, and it goes over the best way to learn these and days of the month. So, plug. I'd recommend
Very well
watching that.
timed. Plug. I like that. Very
Yeah,
good.
what a
Great
coincidence. It
YouTuber
was a
of you.
coincidence. Okay, but we have so basically I've mentioned, I don't know if I've actually mentioned it before, but I'm going to pretend I have mentioned it a million times before. There's native numbers, and they sound different to the numbers that we commonly hear, ichi, ni, san. These ones are hito, fu, ta, fu, futa. So the actual native numbers, I can never remember where they actually stop if I'm honest, but it's definitely hito, or it's not definitely futa, maybe, mi, yo, itsu, mu, nana, recognize that, ya, kokono, and then to. That's the native numbers. And basically when you're doing counters like days of the month, counting things, and there's a few other things that use these counters. There's not tons, but that even makes it more annoying because you don't want to learn them because there's not tons. You just, once you know the native numbers, or even if you just use one of these as a base, I actually used counters as a base. You can then be like, oh, okay, for days of the month, generally it doesn't work for all of them, but generally I can just swap out su for ka. Like futatsu, futsuka, so it's a bit different. Itsutsu, itsuka, mutsu, muika, so it's kind of similar.
Yeah.
Anyway, please read them 1 to 10.
Hitotsu, futatsu, mitsu, yotsu, itsusu. Is it mutsu? Nanatsu, yatsu, kokonotsu, to.
Yeah, cool, perfect.
Juichi, and Julie.
Yeah, cool. So, yeah, after 10 it just goes back to normal. Raven, what have I got? Yeah, I
So
hate.
these counters, can they be used for anything?
So the Su counter can is like the special counter that's like the universal one, but then everything like has its own counter to make life hard.
Yeah, I know.
Can I move this closer so that people watching on the phone can see better? Who knows? Give it a try anyway. Who knows, but I shall try. Okay, please read. Shut up.
Ramen to kudasai. Ramen o kudasai.
Yeah, well, if that's the case, please give me the ramen.
Well,
If it's that
let's
great.
give me ramen, mate. Menu ga arimasu ka?
Yep, is there a menu?
Dozo.
Here you go.
There you go, mate. Domo.
Thanks, mate. Okay, do I have a lesson for this, or are we all caught up? And am I going to have to stress? No, we have a lesson. The things counter. So, this counter is used to count things. It's possibly the most important counter to learn as a beginner. Unfortunately, because it's the first one you learn, you get super lazy and you don't want to learn any others because this one is just super useful. It can be used to count most things, tatoeba, for example, an item of clothing, or a sheet of paper, and is perfect for when you forget the item's more specific counter, which you will do because you know this counter and you don't want to learn any other counters. Just because people brains are lazy.
Yeah.
In Nihongo, most items have a counter that's commonly used. For example, machinery uses dai, flat objects use mai, long objects use hon.
Perfect.
Even worse is like it'll be hon, but then actually the counter it'll be pronounced like pon for half of them and then bon for half of them, and you're like, what? Why'd you do this to me?
And what counts as a long object?
Exactly. Pencil, just anything that's more thin and long than like.
Oh.
Well, you had to go make that awkward, didn't you?
I was looking around my room and I was like, what would be?
You were looking around your room. And you thought, ooh, what did you see?
Because technically this is longer than it is wide. Long.
I can't even see what you're looking at. 1 minute.
Your phone long. Because technically it's longer than it is wide.
I think that's a flat object. I think. No, it's dye, it's machinery. Enjoy. Enjoy.
The philosophical break, my brain is gonna break every time I look at an object being like, well, what is this really?
Many gakusei, many students find this difficult because it's exactly as you just said, it's vague. Is this umbrella a long thin object? It pops up a bit at the top. How how flat does an item need to be to use the flat objects counter?
Yeah.
The Su counter is like the master key. It's naturally used for many things, such as ordering food. It can also generally be used if you forget the item-specific counter. And by that I mean if you don't learn the item-specific counter because you just want to use the Su counter, which you can't do. You have to learn them. Not that I know that from experience.
You just use it and mess them up.
Yes. You need to learn the counters, especially if you plan to do an exam someday, because you can't just not know them.
Yeah, that's fair.
You can't just use this one. That being said, the Su counter works in a pinch of you if you've forgotten the actual counter. As a beginner, if you don't know what counter the item should use, defaulting to Su is a pretty safe option. That being said, let's look at some examples. Please read.
Kaban futasu ga arimasu.
Ga arimasu. Yes. There are 2 bags.
Ramen o yotsu kudasai.
There are 4 ramen.
Kore hitoshi onegashimasu.
Yep, 1 of these, please. Most Nihongo no gakusei, Japanese students, are not a fan of counters. Demo but in Eigo, we also have confusing counters. Taoeba, for
Yeah.
example, you can say a piece of cake or a piece of clothing, but a piece of footwear doesn't sound right.
No.
I mean, like, you could say it, but it doesn't sound right.
I feel like it's just more confusing as you get older because you're trying to understand rules. Like when you're a kid, you don't care that much about how rules and stuff really. You don't understand the complexity of rules, do you?
Mm-hmm.
But it's like it gets worse as you get older because you understand there's rules to things. But if you're not socialized, as your child, you're not socialized to believe rules exist, then you just absorb things a lot quicker.
Yeah, I agree. I also think
Psychology.
it definitely also helps, like, being around it all the time. If
Yeah.
like
And having a plastic brain.
Okay, let me see. Counters with particles. Ramen o yotsu kudasai. Learn this properly because for some reason, I don't know why I did this. I'll blame my teachers, even though it's probably my fault. So I, for some reason, decided to put the o kudasai at the end when I learned this every time, even though it doesn't go at the end. It goes after the noun and before the counter. So ramen
Right.
o yotsu kudasai. That's where you put it. It took me ages to get out of the habit of saying ramen yotsu o kudasai. So learn it properly, is what I'm saying.
And why is that? If
Because
you don't have a counter, then you would say, I guess it would be the same thing.
it's because ramen is the direct object, not yotsu, and this marks the direct object.
Right, it's not for. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I believe. Okay, the easiest way to learn this is little explanation, lots of examples. So let's look at 4 sentence structures. Sentence. Oh no, that's right. I was like sentence structures.
You were stuck for a second. I was like, oh, she needs to reboot.
I read it back and I thought I wrote sentence for a minute. Sentence.
Beetlejuice.
Let's look at 4 sentences. Can I go home?
No.
Okay. Please read.
Ramen yotsu wa ikure desu ka?
When the item is the topic, we don't need a particle. We don't say ramen wa yotsu. We just say ramen what ramen motsu. Ramen yotsu wa ikura desu ka? So for ramen, how much is it? Please read.
En hetsu futatsu wa what? Hyaku en desu.
2 pencils is 100 yen. So this one is an enpitsu wa futatsu because the whole thing, like 2 pencils, is the subject.
Right.
Like,
Not that there's the pencils, there are 2 of them, basically.
Yeah, the fact that there's 2 pencils is the subject. It's not pencils is the subject and then 2 comes after the subject.
Yeah.
Please read.
Sorry, I was reading the English.
Yeah, please read the English.
Tonkatsu wa futatsu kudasai.
Did that say what?
Nope, it said It said
So this one goes in between because we are marking the direct object there, which is this. I kind of get that it's like tempted to say like 2 tonkatsus is the direct object, but the direct object is tonkatsu. I bet I've got this like completely wrong and someone's watching like, what is she saying? But I'm pretty sure that's right because I know I used to get it wrong.
I did it.
I got it right finally. Tonkatsu or futatsu kudasai. So to tonkatsu, my legs beginning to hurt from sitting in the same position. When the or particle is present, it goes between the noun and the amount. You'll learn more about the or particle soon. Not that it's really going to help you. It'll probably just make things harder.
Yay!
But I make it sound hopeful.
I can't wait. Ocha o mitsu kudasai.
Please give me 3 T's. I'm really thirsty. Please read.
Empetsu ga itsu
Itsutsu arimasu. I feel like instead of saying please read, I should be saying yonde kudasai. Please read. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna get into that habit. In sentences that have the ga particle, like the o particle, it goes between the noun and the amount. Having said that, if you're saying like watashi ga gakusei desu, not that would need a counter in there. The two of me are students.
The two of me.
I am 2 students.
Me and my 2 people.
I exist as 2. No, if you wanted to say something like impitsu futatsu ga, I can't even think